In our decision, we say that there is a breach of this scientific practice. Or we may even say there is a serious breach of the scientific practice code.
And how bad is that?
Well, this is the highest sanction in that case that we have. If it is a case for the National Committee for Scientific Dishonesty, that's even more serious, but that's out of our hands.
Torben Ravn Rasmussen, member of the Bæredygtig Landbrug, has contributed to the report, but is not mentioned as a co-author. What does that tell you?
Well, one of the things we had to discuss was whether other persons should be acknowledged as authors to the report. And if you have a person who should be acknowledged as author, but has not been so, that is a breach of responsible research conduct.
How will your conclusion impact the application of this report?
Well, it's important to note what we did not decide. We have not decided whether the research is right or wrong, whether the method is right or wrong. So, as I understand it, Troels Olsen has the possibility to publish the report as it stands, and he has the right to do so.
Isn't that strange?
No, not in any way. I mean, we're not going to sit and be judges about, as I mentioned, whether research is false or true, whether results are right or wrong. That's not at all our job.
But the senior management closed the report before Troels Olsen finished it. Was that a mistake?
No, not necessarily. I mean, that's their decision, and as I mentioned, Troels Olsen, being the holder of the copyright, then can decide to publish it for himself, but then of course it's not connected with CBS.
You could almost get the impression that Troels Olsen is acquitted when he's free to publish the report.
Well, that's not at all the case. In our decision, we decided whether there was or not a breach of responsible research conduct, and that may of course have consequences for a researcher if you breach these responsible research conduct code. So that could have serious consequences for a researcher.
But what consequences?
That's up to human relations and management at CBS to decide what sanctions should be imposed on a researcher if we find that he or she has breached good research practice.
How does this case affect CBS's reputation?
Well, obviously, if there are many such cases, it could damage any institution's reputation. From my perspective, the system works in the sense that we have picked up on this, there was a complaint, and we have decided whether or not there is a breach of good research practice.
So this case closed now, or will it be continued?
We did not send the case to the National Committee for Scientific Dishonesty. So from our perspective, the case is closed.